Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my Command Wolf Gaming. I'm CWG, and welcome back to my stream. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing fine, enough fine. So today unfortunately, we're not playing any action adventure, or even anything really too much. I don't know how to describe the stream. Um, Today what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be updating our system in MineMogul. Um, don't worry, I'm actually trying to pull up some stuff here. I actually got my straw poll. I'm trying to get it up so I can drop that in a link to you guys in the chat. I gotta remember, I gotta automate that. Something's coming through. I can hear it beeping in the background. That's not good. That's not the right channel, you. Alright, that's what we're gonna have to do there. Okay, so we have our current poll up right now. In fact, let me just switch over to the live stream so you guys can see me. Hello, guys. I am here. So currently, we have a poll going for Wednesday night's live stream night. For those who are interested in participating, all you have to do is go to that pinned comment up at the top, and that will bring you to the actual poll. Basically, on that poll, why are you having such a problem? Bring me to my... Okay, so it is on your channel. Oh, screw you. That'll bring you to the poll for Wednesday night live stream. Basically, that's voting for what we're going to be doing on our Wednesday night live stream. God damn it. You know, I had to actually reset up my stream because unfortunately everything decided to go freaking wonky, and now because now I was in time crunch, everything is wrong now. So now I gotta fix all of it. What? I think that's the one thing I hate about this stupid thing. Filters and crop it back down. There we go. Perfect. So currently we have in the lead Timberborn. So anyway, so we're picking up where we left off last, and I don't remember when I did the recording, but we started experimenting with some new items, which are these lovely things right here, which are huge, right? But what I gotta do, basically gotta rework this back system over here. And instead of dedicating a huge amount of time to this, don't worry, guys, the video will be coming out very soon for you guys to watch. And so I want to take care of this because this is actually getting annoying. I want to kind of clear these out. Probably cut out a lot of this all the way down. Now that we got room back here too, we can work with that too. You know what? I'm just gonna clear all physics. I don't know where the other stuff is, but I don't care. Okay. And honestly, guys, I was gonna kind of hold off on doing this, but I was like, you know what, I can't hold off. I was gonna also do windrows tonight, but again, it was just kind of like a last minute decision. Honestly, it was just like my buddies are not getting on. You know, it's my day was kind of actually kind of like really shitty. So it's just like I want to do something where I'm not super stressed out. I know that's almost counterintuitive with this game because it could stress you out a bit, you know. But I wanted to just kind of do something that I kind of know how to work, or I don't have to finagle it or like to look for it or discover it or whatnot. It's just I can do it, you know. Let's get all this. Cutting all this back. We might have to rework this section. Just bring that way. I really don't like how you are set up, but I don't think. Yeah, well, we're gonna fix this as well. There. I'm honestly probably don't even need to go. Probably try to get this like closer to the wall as well. Like if I go this way, you can kind of make a ladder going down. I can do pretty much the same thing over here. Okay, so these two actually do connect. Let's actually connect them a little further down over here. Okay, it's right here. Honestly, maybe I could just bring this way. I'm just trying to figure out like the best way I could do this so that I'm not jammed up against things. Because it does get kind of annoying when you're trying to work through things and it's just like, oh, now I'm stuck over here, you know. Let's go this way. Gotta go that way. Can bring this way. Turn that way. That way. Boom, 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 and boom. Then we can technically. How are we going to do this? Get rid of that. Go like that. Flip that. Okay, that's actually better. I like that. I like that. Because now we actually are clearing up a ton more space, and we're not going to get swamped down with it. Go. Means we can actually go over here as well. this down this way. I think it's... Huh? Okay, very good. So we cleared up a whole bunch of area over here, which is fantastic. That was one of my pet peeves that were annoying me. So, yeah, very good. Let's get these out of the way. Just move all this confusion. Okay, we'll leave that there. Take that down. Take this down and that. Throw that over there because that is just the bad. So what do I need? I need to go back to the front of my mine shaft. Stuck. Move that out of the way. We might have to rework some of this front stuff. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to get rid of this one auto miner because that's in the way, along with this. I'm using that. I don't use the ore analyzer, so that can go away. I'll get rid of this chest because I don't need that either. Technically, I don't need the furnaces. Okay, let's go back over here. That reminds me, I gotta actually do some work with the splitter as well. I gotta do some reworks, and it's not gonna be fun. That, that. Over here. Come on. There we go. Drop that in there. Nope, I need that. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna need that magnet right now, so I'm just gonna use that to clear up the space. Come on, get in there. Get it. Get. Okay. Close that. I need to do another. I'm hoping to have enough cash for this because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough cash. Need that. Where is? God damn it! I keep fucking this up because I'm trying to figure. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. All right, very good. All right, this is something I actually wanted to do for a while in getting this updated, right? Because it's just not the way I want it. It just doesn't process out correctly, and I need to do like a splitter on this, right? I need to do that, and then I need to do. Where is the splitter? Oh, there we are. Okay, so we need to put this back, like so, and then we got to do a splitter right here. And then on that, we're going to do a... This does lower everything down a little bit, but in the long run, it will work better. I'm going to have to get a special chute thing. So let me go grab that real quick. And it'll be able to move materials a little bit better. Or I'm hoping so, at least. What's it? Shoots. So we need 22. I honestly don't even think I need this. Okay, whatever. We'll just leave it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna drop that too in here. Just gonna take leave all the unnecessary stuff out, you know. Yeah, I need to use my magnet. copper. Okay, you're the crushed copper. Okay, let's see. I gotta go over here for iron. That's coal. I guess I can grab another coal chunk. I need another 2. Thank you. Okay, gotta go this way. Ah. Da, 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 da. Okay, very good. And what we got? Okay, iron chunks. I need an iron chunk. I need a gold chunk. And do I have 2 gold chunks in there? Okay, yeah. So I need a iron chunk, 2 iron chunks, and a gold chunk. That's what I need right now. So I gotta go over to a zone that has an iron and gold, which is, that's coal. Okay, this is the gold. Let's turn that on. Perfect. Let's go this way. Don't want to deal with that. That's kind of gets me stuck. Come on. Yep. Turn off. I know this is like a longer process to do, but you know, I feel like it'll be worth it in the end, you know. So this is doing steel. Don't care about that, so I don't have to change that out. This is the stuff I gotta work on. So I need a gold chunk in here. An iron chunk. And I need to do another... Need to throw you into the hopper. Good. Okay. Should do that. Just go here. Then we can actually put down... Where's... Okay, here. Okay, go over here. Toggle closed. Toggle closed. And I need one more for this side. Toggle closed. And I need one more. Now, some of you might be saying, "Oh, this is kind of like a move process because then you're going to end up having to, you know, separate all the other stuff." I understand that, but hold on, we're getting to it. This is like a whole new construction project that we have to do, and it's just long and tedious. So let's see what we got going on here. So, on top of that, we got some machines. We need another vertical. We need a this, that. And we need a top shoe. That I'm not going to do a hopper because it's going to be insanity. I was looking for lids as well. I think I need a what? Another one. I think I need like another 7. Okay. Because I'm also trying to plan out over here as well, which this is going to be a huge mess. I'm gonna say that now. It's just gonna be a huge mess. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to have basically try to get these two to separate more, because we're gonna have gears as well as iron, not iron, regular ingots. So that's gonna be one hell of a thing that I gotta do. Where's this? Leads, where are you? I swear to God, I can't find shit half the time in here. Oh, there you are. You guys over there. Taco. Okay, those have lips. Alright. So the first thing is, I don't mind this. I like the way this is. I don't care about, because what's going to end up happening anyway? Actually, do we have a bottom chute? That's tops. Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just freaking clear objects. We need to get 2 bottom chutes. Okay, let's go back over here. I think it's under chutes. 6. We'll do 6 bottom chutes. I know, guys, I'm usually playing with my friends, but there's a lot going on. So let's see. What did I start listening to? Ah, there you are. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna go back over here. Honestly, this was kind of a little bit a long time coming because they did this update and well, things got to get done. I just feel bad that I'm gonna have to like redo a ton of this system. I'm like already cringing at this. You come on, there you go. Okay, very good. Okay, I need more bottoms. what else? I need this. Okay. I gotta. Alright, so I had to separate the system, right? Because I wanted to make sure that we can actually meet system demands and actually over exceed system demands. So, what am I doing is. Well, what I'm doing is creating this semi complicated system so that I can keep everything separated but equal on the back here, because it doesn't really matter what we do on the initial setup, because what we're going to do, I'm hoping that, because I'm using the splitter thing, the last time I used the splitters it wasn't working right, but now that we got these two, right, we can at least split off the two separate items, have them pour over, and obviously they can work from here. I'm hoping that they can work from here, and that they can dump it into the path and just kind of keep going. We can reconnect it over here, right? Because then it'll go up here and then it'll work back over here. And I might even be able to move this a bit back as well, like over here, or even like up here somewhere, so that we can actually even have more space. And so it's like a compressing. I'm compressing this down. Now I could have done this, or I should have done this, to be more exact. Like when we were kind of getting close to the end the one time, but I wasn't really thinking about that, because I was thinking about just like, okay, yeah, we were getting close to the end, and you know, whenever they do the update, they do the update, but then the update came out. So that went down the drain. Okay, you flip you, and then you up here. So I need to do... I think I can do that there. And flip. And then we can do straights. Okay, very good. So now that we can do that, and I'm so happy that lines. I really did not aim that up well enough. I know I could actually do these, and then all I have to do is like drop down the sidewalls. I don't mind doing that, but I think it's easier if we just do it this way. So let's all this confusion. There you go. Boom, and you guys over here, so you're out of the way. So that, and over here we just need, I'm hoping we just need the one sword. Let me just put this down. Can I just put this, I want to kind of get it up a bit, then shove these underneath. Go. Actually, this, let me see, I don't know. Can I go back this way with this? I might actually be able to fit everything this way. So, so that would be good. Yep, and then we go here. There we go. Yep, and okay, very good. Let's so I need a top. I might have to do it bottom and top. Nope, just the top, I guess, because that doesn't like that. That. Go. Then we gotta get the two lids. Okay. And then toggle you closed and toggle closed. Okay. So now that we got that set up, we got now the 3 outputs there. We got the 4 inputs which are separated. That's fantastic. I'm not worried about the coal, because the coal is going to end up going through here anyway, so that's fine. That was split naturally, and then the leftover spare coal will go in here for the steel. Then we have the natural gems and everything. They'll come down this belt, so that's fine. So that's all. So that's good now. I like that setup a little bit better. Now I just got to. Okay, I need to do 3 machines. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit funky. So I might be able to do them all just like all right over here, right? Because all I have to do is go 1. Nope. Surprised I can't. Can we do? Yeah, if we do 1 right there, it blocks the whole path. Well, I can put 1 back here. 1 right here, and can I face another one? Like, I don't know if that will work. We could try it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work, right? Okay, get these in there. What's it working on? Okay, so we need, this is a gold. go. So that's gold, and this is copper. Actually, the copper should be on this side. Eject. Eject. And eject. I'm hoping this is enough of a gap between these two. You know what? Let's just see if we can get that a little bit further open. I just didn't like how close they were together. Let's see. Where did it go? There it is. You see, I don't want to go like that. I want it staggered. Still not staggered. Okay. So you know what? I'm just going to do this over there. Okay. Then, which one was this? We can do, I guess we can do the iron over here instead. Because this will be the, which one is this now? This is copper, so copper will go this way, right? And this one will be the gold. Okay, I gotta go back. Need more of these. Conveyor. Just gonna get a bunch of them. So that's gold. Now that's set up. Okay. Very good. That is exactly what I want. Okay. Okay, so we gotta go like this. Like that, and then not that one I want to use. I want to use that one. This will go down. This will go like this. And like that. Okay, very good. Now that we got like a little bit bigger system going, I'm hoping that these can hold a little bit more instead of doing all the individual things. They were kind of keeping up, but this gives us a little bit more wiggle room. I'm using the regular conveyors because honestly, those belt conveyors just don't work great. They are actually pretty damn terrible. Maybe I'll redo something over here. Not too sure, honestly. I just might just leave it alone. Okay, so we gotta do. So this is the first thing we gotta do here. So we gotta do
bring this. We don't have to have it super high up, but we need to do that. And we need to see, this is another thing too with these conveyors. They're just already so, they're just steep enough, you know. I don't have to like fuck around with them too much. Nope. Okay. And we can do one more up, and then we can do a straight piece. Okay. So that should bring that to there. I am hitting the top. So we got another, throw that down. We throw that there. We'll do see, the thing is, I gotta separate iron, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is do it like this. I'm gonna do that. And I actually... No, we're not going to use that. We're going to use the high volume one. Right? Because then... I know it's not 100% perfect, but my god, it'll be fucking better than the other shit that we use. Do that. And then we got this as well. Right? So we'll do... gold and copper out of this side and like messed up bars out of that side, and then we can do the whole separation system here. Honestly, these smart splitter conveyors, they work, quote unquote, but not great. I also need some actual things going, so I'm actually going to turn on the system while I'm working on this part, because I need to do a whole bunch of roller cleaners for this next part here. So we got this, that, so we got 3. How do I do this? How am I gonna do this? Well, I don't think it really matters if the iron is clean or not, right? Because it's going to go back into steel, and the steel is going to have to be cleaned anyway. I could just put one thing here, but that will probably just cause too much confusion. So I think we should do that. Kind of like stagger this. Like that. Like so. So this will get 1, this will get 1, that will get 1, and that will get 1, right? So that way we can do that, that, flip that, flip that, that, and that. Then we can do recombination over here. Need that. Well, we can do that. And we got to do a combiner up here as well. So we need another combiner. Honestly, maybe we should stretch this out. So let's actually do that a little bit more, so we can get a little bit more onto the belt here. So we're not totally flushed. I still need more splitters, so let me go and take care of that. Not splitters, mergers. And then I need, actually, yeah, no, I do need the ore splitters. Just the regular wipers, smart splitters just don't work, because they glitch everything out. enforce them underneath everything. So it's just like it seems more of a pain in the butt to deal with than actually just doing this like this. Let's go. You. Okay, turn it off. Oh, I need one of you. It's fine. It'll collect over here. I don't give a shit. Those. Oh, this is gonna be nice. That. Okay, nothing but gear molds. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine, guys. That's gonna go down the middle. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a double system here now. Think about it. Because now all we need to do. No, it's fine. We can. No, we're good. Because I can take this, I can throw this in here, right? And as well as this. So that'll keep everything going this way. I need to grab... grab one of these as well. Well, I just created a huge mess. Poop on a stick. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is just send them this way. This way you guys don't see me spending a lot of time cleaning all this up. Oh, I have, I think I have one more. And I think now that I'm kind of like looking at it and observing, I'm definitely going to need a two-part system here, right? Because I'm gonna need to do this separately twice because need to separate the gears first, and then I would need to separate the iron, not the iron, but the other stuff, the ingots. So a lot of work. This is why I'm doing it on a live stream too. I don't have enough time to be finagling around with it in a short amount of time. This is turning into a mess. Huge mess. the hell happened over here? Oh, ooh, yikes. Okay, I need to get a sorter. New sorter. I could probably do, if I'm really thinking about it, right? Because then I can do, how am I going to do it? I can do gears to the one side, bars to the other, right? No, that still causes a little bit of confusion. I'm trying to think of a good way to set this up, because what do I need to do is basically set them separately, right? And I don't know what the best option for that would be. Grab through those. I need a, what do I need? I guess we could do the splitter like how I did it before, right? I got the top shoe already. So we could do a splitter with the two tops. We can do the machines. We can do another, I'll grab another two verticals. We'll see how this works out. Because obviously I gotta fit everything in this back room. And it's gonna go no comprende if it doesn't work right. I'm gonna have to like change it up again if this doesn't work like I need it to. Where is it? Okay. Throw that over there. So what I think I gotta do here, right, is basically kind of make this like a very tall system, I guess. Because I gotta go, let's see how we can do this. Fold it back over. And then we can bring this way. And fold back over again. Then we can, I'm not worried about if it ends up dropping stuff. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's see. We need to do, okay, the first bulk sorter, which we'll do all the way up here. Of course, I did that off center. I need to do this like high up, right? Because that way I could do, how am I going to do this? Well, I can do the gold to the one side, copper to the other, right? Which will break those pieces apart, which allow me to do the next step, right? Because then you get the iron and the iron straight through. And then we can go from there. See, I would need to do a three-step system, right? That's what I'm thinking here. So I need to go I might be overcomplicating this, guys. I really think I'm overcomplicating this. Do we have just like a lip? Okay. So I need to do this. Like that. Go straight. We can go up. Bring this back around. Oh, this sucks. Okay, the first step is we're gonna break off the gold. So basically we're gonna have gold go first in the breaking off setup here. So we're gonna put we're gonna put all, if we can get over there. Put the gears on the left-hand side. We're gonna put we'll put the gears on the right-hand side, right? And the reason why we're gonna do that is so that if we have to change up the mode, it'll be easier to change out. So that would go there. I need a gold bar, which we have one. You would go here. Beneath you. Okay, so that will go up. That should go up now. I don't know if that's going to handle like a super bulk, but we can try it. Then we're going to do 1, 2. Actually, technically, those can drop down, right? Those two can drop down. Then we can do a straight. And then we can do a straight up. And we can do a copper. We're gonna see, we're trying to get this like a layer by layer down, right? Well, now that we technically get a lot of space here, so I don't think I got to go this far up. But I want to try to keep as much space cleared out from underneath me, because then I can have an easier time to work. Okay. Because now throw you over here for now, so you're out of the way. Okay, so now that we got that one set up, all right, so we got basically, go like this. This now can come straight down onto a regular belt, right? Same thing with this one. It can come straight down to a regular belt. Then we can deal with, yeah, let me get some more of those bottoms. Because this would be another way of actually getting it separated, because those are going to end up technically have to go directly through, no stop, because we need those. We don't need them, but we just need it differently, you know. Okay, so this will go onto like a regular belt, which technically, since we got this down here now, we can do a splitter. We can do a splitter. Where is the ore splitter? I'm looking at it, aren't I? Yeah, right there. Okay. So this will go. Have this go this way. Like that. So I think that will give us. Really doesn't now, does it? Gonna have to get another lip. Yeah, I'll get a lip. I know this might not seem exciting to you guys, but it's a necessary evil. That's what I gotta say here. God damn it. Keep forgetting where I'm putting stuff. That there. You can go up there. There. Okay. And we need straight. Okay, good. So this is going to have to come down straight again. Get that out of the way. Come here. Should need you too. I know it's stupid. I separate them, then I'm putting them back together. I get it. I understand it. Bullshit. This is what we need. Okay. So, move these. See, the main thing is we just want to get the gears off the belt first. So that's why we're kind of doing this right now. To kind of start that process of getting the gears like almost immediately off the belt. Because then we can, we'll have some more room to kind of like play with and finagle and all that stuff. Again, using these over this because these just don't hold them well enough. So might as well just use these while use the regular conveyors as I can. Okay, gotta go up to bring this back around. Bring it up again. Actually, that might be high enough now. Boom, boom. Like that, and then we need a little lip. And that will drop the next one. Which will be the iron. Do I have an iron? Yeah, I do have an iron gear. Alright, cool. So we'll throw the iron gears again on the right side. And then we'll throw, you know what? We'll throw, I don't think, yeah, no, we'll do the left side. You know what? We'll change everything up. We'll do everything, all the gears on the left side. It just makes more sense because I highly doubt we're really gonna need them anytime again. And honestly, now that I think about it, I should separate the iron a little bit earlier, but I feel like we're gonna end up having to go and do specific formats with everything. So we'll just leave it as is. If I need to like change it up or do a major overhaul, we'll take a look at it later because I think we got everything. Okay, I need you. And you go over here. Okay. So now all the gears are going out on the left-hand side. Oh, this is going to be a doozy. I leave the door open and everybody's decides to make noise. And need more conveyors. I'm getting into the groove, guys. I'm really getting into the groove. So here's the thing, because obviously we're gonna have the bad bars come through as well. We're actually gonna go this way with it, and we're gonna connect it on the backside over here, right? Because that's gonna end up going into the can anyway. So just want to get that prepped. That means I actually don't need an extra thing here. Let's see. It's just easier to go this way. Nope. All right. Now we got this mess. Let's see. Because this is where I'm supposed to be doing all my polishing now. So let me just kind of stretch this out, I guess, a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna really fit everything in here. Guess we can start like that. Throw another one over there. And nope, that won't work. Alright, so we're gonna do U straight, turn, 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 and one over. Do another turn. Then over here. Get that. That and oop, come on, don't do this to me. Okay, very good. That's just gonna have to work. That's what I was worried about, those freaking iron bars. Let's see. Oh no, create those by doing something else. Alright, never mind. Alright, so let's get that. Perfect, perfect, and perfect. And then we'll do a little hop, so it goes onto that belt. Oh, nope, we need one more over here. I had 3 other ones, but I don't think there's going to be room for that, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so I think this initial setup is done. Unless there's another way I can actually get another one in there. I don't think so. I know I can probably use the smart splitters. I just don't trust them. They haven't worked well for me in the past. It feels like they kind of like glitch things out. And the amount of material that we actually get through the belts anyway, I think it'll be fine the way we have it right now. Just realized I can't get back up there now. You know what? It's fine. So, because then now we got half of the steel going this way, or half of the iron going this way, or part of the iron going this way to be specifically. So it will go into here, and it will be dealt with in here. Let me actually put this on here. I always wanted to do that. So that's already set up, and we have the iron thing right there, so that's fine. This is I'm actually liking this slightly better. Not a lot. I would say not a lot, but I feel like it just is cleaner, I would say. You know? And I don't think we actually get any other things except for the double ingot mold. I know we get that. So lid. Lid. Lid, and probably totally unnecessary, but it's fine. It's like, why is it not working? I'm hearing it go, and the reason why is because I took that one thing away. Whoopsie. I had an up belt, right? I had like one, yeah, something like that. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I was like, okay, it looks like everything is going good, and it's not connected. Love myself. Sometimes I love myself, sometimes I don't. You know, it's a very vicious cycle, you know. Go there, and kill that. That. Wait, what the hell? Error! I'm an idiot. Okay. I really don't think it matters because the gold is has to wrap around this thing anyway. So that, and we can do a. Do I not have a turn? Am I out of turns already? Oh boy. All right, let me go grab a turn. Because now I'm gonna have to set this side up. Which is not set up yet. Oh boy. Because now I'm going to have to do like another double system here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh wait, no, not you. I don't even know where the... Oh god. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I gotta do another double. I gotta do another double system, I think. Well, technically, I need to do. Yeah. All I have to do is a double system, right? Because if I'm doing copper and gold, right, I'm gonna be getting all the regular, all the cogs and everything on the regular middle belt, right? That is if we choose to continue to use this, and I don't think I am. I would prefer the steeper setting because I am so sick and tired of this system. It might be good for like the single ingots, but it's just not very good. I would say that. And plus, this is just so tighter. Using this, just the ore conveyor belts, it's just really tighter. Where the hell's my corners? Did I get accidentally rid of them? Um. Okay. Yeah, it's called a MineMogul. Basically, you are a miner, and you build a mining facility here. It's a lot. It's you got to do like a lot of different things. It is kind of really in depth, and they did an update. In fact, I am playing the update right now. It's called the Steel update, and it just takes. See, my thing is, I take a long time to do stuff on this game because I want to try to make it as perfect as possible. Kind of like I did in, kind of like I wanted to do in Satisfactory, and it's just like, yeah, there's a lot you gotta do, man. And I gotta pop you up and then throw you down. So basically, what we have here, let me actually kind of explain. If you haven't seen the video series that I did season 1, and I was gonna do like a separate season 2 in the new mine. Basically, we got these miners. They get certain material out. Evening, Fuzzy. How are you tonight? I am not doing good. I can tell you that now, did you? So we got these individual miners, and they mine certain things. Like this one does iron, crushed iron. Then it has emerald and diamond as sub things that are crossed out. That is how it all dependent. Like this one does emerald, diamond, crushed iron, iron, and basically they mine those materials out, and then it goes into a. Then we got to refine them to do certain tasks, and as you can see, the task list on the left-hand side, which is actually that's our quest. Gold gears, copper ingots, copper. Yeah, it's just one of those days, Detroit. It's one of those bad days. Copper ingots, copper pipes, plates, threaded rods. It's just like a whole like combination of different things that we got to do. So right now I'm revamping the system. I got rid of the old smelters, which I don't have in my inventory anymore, and replaced them with some bigger smelters, which technically are supposed to be used for the iron. But yeah, I'm just doing it to get it out of the way because I don't want to deal with it. Let's see. Go, then we can bring it this way, that way, and then I gotta reset this up. Actually, can we? Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back closer to here. Then we're gonna do a pop up. We'll do regular belt. Not a belt, thingamabobber. Then I need a splitters. This is gonna be fun. Grab one of these. So plates, rods, pipes, threaded rods, gears. So I need a whole bunch of that shit. So we need ingots. We got the ingots. We got no, we're working on plates. We need rods and pipes again. So we need rods and pipes. That's the rolling mill. Need that. Not that. Put that down there. This there. That there. That there. Yeah, I didn't follow any of that, but having played a factory game before, I have the gist. Yeah, it's honestly once you play like one factory game, you play them all. You know, it's pretty similar to a lot of other factory games. So, and you won't, if you do end up playing it, you won't get lost. It's not like it's not a difficult system to understand, you know. Go. So let's see what we got here. So I gotta bring. I need need iron rod extruder again. Machines, iron rod, shaker table, pipe rollers, roller extender, rolling extruder. Yep. Grab one of those. It's a polisher. Go. So let me think how I'm going to do this. Well, I can put this back over here, right? Like that. Have it pop up. So do this like so. That doesn't look right. Okay. Then we got did I put it the right way or the wrong way again? I tried out the Star Rupture early access at the factory game, but this one has a shotgun and excessive rope splatters. I actually have the demo for that, and I haven't gotten to it yet. I just kind of keep forgetting about it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I gotta do this now, and the next thing I know, I kind of forget. I forget it exists in my backlog of games. I did try a different game, which you guys should see next week. I don't know if, honestly, I'm not gonna possibly cover that game again because there's just too many issues with it. But yeah, I did have another game that I tried. That some of you might like. I don't know. But yeah, I do have Star Rupture. I actually have it in my wish list. Not wish list. As a demo. I have it set up to look at. I just haven't played it yet. So, that is my fault, honestly. Okay, I need a rod extruder. Okay, there you are. Okay. I guess we need some regular iron ingots as well. Actually, we don't need regular iron ingots. We just need iron gears. How do we get the threaded rod? Hold on, let's see. T. Copper gears. Okay, available. That's what do that. Clusters are going to be a pain in my ass. Ultimate pipe. Pipe roller. So that's a threader lathe. Alright. I'm going to just leave myself space to work with here. Put that down there. This here. And we're just going to pop you up over there. I wonder if the threaded pipe is what we're going to need. Threaded rod, basically having to go to one of these and then sending it over there. I guarantee it. That's probably what it was. They've unveiled first early access updates, zip lines. I'm excited. Zip lines are always exciting. So, see, you know, the thing is about early access games, and I've said this before, and I've said this, I know I've said this on recording a couple of times. It's just that I like playing early access games because then you can get, like, you're on the bandwagon right from the beginning. But at the same time, if the campaign is too short, right? And you finish it, I don't, like, me personally, I don't have a need to go back and do those items. You know, I just do not have a need to do that. Which I know it might upset some people, but it's just, to me, it's just like a non-needed item. You know, it's just like, even this game, right? I was at the end of the game and I was like, all right, I'm done with it, right? And it just, well, obviously they came out with a new update for it, but it was just like, do I really need to continue playing this game? Like, it's already gone through its cycle, you know, its cycle of gameplay. So it's technically done and over with, you know. Um, which I'm not going to say is sad or anything. You know, that's what happens with all the games. In fact, this is what I said about Cache Cleaning Simulator too. And I understand. And I've said this before. I understand that developers need cash to get things done or to do things right, respectively, and I totally understand that. But at the same time, if you don't have a long enough campaign, right, and people are finishing your game already, then you can't, like, you're done. You know, you can't do anything more with that. You know. And like I know every once in a while I go back to Cache Cleaner Simulator just to kind of like, I don't know, enjoy myself, just to kind of chill and relax, you know. But it's just, I have no need to record any new footage on that, you know, or cover anything with it, because to me it's just dumb, you know. And one of the things that bothered me about that game specifically is that the things that everybody wanted at the very beginning, everybody, like, the things that everybody wanted at the very beginning of the game, they were like, they couldn't push it out fast enough. And one of the biggest things that everybody complained about, and which they should have had in the beginning, right? I don't know why, is that, yeah, EA titles too, is it's one of the big things that they were complaining about, is that a quicker way to sort out the marked and unmarked bills, right? And I agree with that. Like, they should have had something in the beginning for unmarked and unmarked bills. They should have had something way in the beginning for that, you know. Because, like, from my experience playing the game, it just slowed down everything, and it was the most annoying process to deal with. And that's why there was a ton, we're talking about a ton of votes to get that update, you know. And eventually they did do an update for it. But still, it was just like, it's already done and over with. You know, you already screwed up. You screwed the pooch. You know, this game. Luckily for this game, there is some repeatable actions, right? You don't have to. You can start out from the beginning, but they update. See, this is actually the first map, and they increase the size of this map. You know, so this does give you like some. Shoes. So this does kind of give you some repeatable actions, because it does give you actually a chance to. Can I actually? Where is it? Okay. I thought there was a way that I can uncap it. Apparently not. As I was saying, there was a way that grab full tilt now. Like, you can restart the game from the beginning, right? Or they have a new map where you can explore the new map and do the new map. Or in this case, they just expanded out a lot of the zones within this map, giving you a lot more room to kind of like improve your setup and change some things around and everything, like I just did today. Like, I went through this system I made this a 3 sorting system. I only had 1 in the beginning, because now we got these fancy smelters over here, which actually is actually pretty nice to have. I will say that these are actually really nice to have. So that is something. I need to get a couple different things over here. So I need to go over here. I need to get. I need to get these so I can insert it into the giant machine. Oh, no. Okay, cool. We have a little right now. And they got to the point where they kind of like move stuff around and everything, you know. So it did give you like some more flexibility on doing stuff. And the thing with me, again, with this is specifically cache cleaning simulator, which is a game I enjoyed. It's just like they're doing all these like fancy updates and everything, and I'm like, I don't know how many people are actually playing it anymore. Because I know there was 2 endings and that was it. You didn't give us a new map, you didn't give us new objectives. You basically gave us extra missions if we chose to go back, you know? So, necessarily they were not needed. Okay, those are all copper. Need to get the gold. And it's not about being nitpicky, you know. I might be a little bit nitpicky about stuff, but still, it's just like, I see it as a market perspective, you know, because for me, I'm looking at it from like, okay, well, you're done with this game. Everybody finished this game, and you're still pushing out updates for it, but you're not including maps, right? You're not extending out the campaign in any way, shape, or form. You're basically doing nothing with it. You're doing spit and polish that should have been there in the beginning, which is not a good thing to look at, you know. I would say that is a huge negative thing to look at, because I'm looking at you guys as like, well, you sold this like super deluxe booster thing, where some people got it right out of the game, other people didn't, you know, for pre-orders, but it really didn't add to the game either, you know, like it just gave you a skin or music or whatever, right? And it's just, that's where I'm at, you know. Turn that off. I need these. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more. Okay. And it's not, and again, it's not about being picky. Like, again, I still go back to the game, but it's just like something I'm not going to cover anymore. You know, it's not something I'm pressed to play or want to see what the ending of the campaign is. You know, like they lost me as a future client of any additional like DLCs or whatnot, and it's just like you're pushing nothing, you know. And I'll say this with it's not just with that game; it's with all games, you know. If you're not adding new maps, if you're not expanding out the maps, like for instance, this game, MineMogul, they expanded out the maps. They gave you a second map to play in. They really like expanded everything out. You know, it wasn't just like, okay, here you go. We're adding some more stuff to it. They gave you something to continue working and everything. They added more. Quests and everything, you know, so which is which I find fantastic. I need coal ore cluster. I haven't seen any coal ore. Well, look around. Then there's, there's always going to be games like that, though, especially with, indie style games. Even like Monster Lab Simulator, right? There's only, which is a game that I'm playing recently. If you guys do want to actually see some footage of that, make sure to tune into the channel. We're actually even having a vote on what I should be doing with some specific eggs. If you go to the channel, go to the videos, you can see them linked. The votes linked down below for those who are interested. What the? Whoa! Well, this is fun. I screwed the pooch on this one, didn't I? Thank God I didn't get rid of anything. Just gonna pull you this way. I don't know how I missed this. And trust me, I do want to keep playing games and helping developers, especially indie games and early access and beta games. But I gotta be picky and choosy at this point. I'm self-employed, so whatever money I have coming in, that's what I have. So if I can only spend like $32, it's very small amount of money that I can work and spend with, I can't necessarily be throwing good money after bad. At least not anymore. Okay. So that goes down there. I thought there was another... Nope, that's coal ore. I need a coal cluster. Maybe there's one over here? This is an iron cluster. An iron. What about you? Iron. You know what? It might be in here. That reminds me, did I even finish hooking up the system in here? Of course it did. Oh my god, what did I do? Oh my dear Lord, I want this. It's wonderful. Totally forgot to hook up this side of the system. Oh, my dear Lord. Okay, so this is... I probably started setting things up and I totally forgot about it. That is my bad. So which way was I going there? Well, it looks like I was trying to go... Is it this way better? I mean, who needs a whole mining operation when you can have half a mining operation, right? Hey, it's hard to remember these because you can't get access to them. Or I can't get access to them too readily. Freaking jokester. that reminds me. Is this iron? Iron. I need something different. I need a ore. I need a coal cluster. Okay, so that's good. Throw the Q in there. Of course, I don't have my jackhammer, or else I would be breaking these up in the belt. But I want to clear up some more room. I need to go to my thingamabobber now. I gotta go. So this is what I mean. I can't get over here too readily. Oh. Off. Whoops. Well, I'm creating a mess down here, but that's fine. It's copper. I don't remember seeing coal. Don't tell me that's going to be an unfinishable quest. Unless there's something in the main room. Could be something in the main room. But I was pretty sure... Oh my god. Copper. I'm looking. I mean, I am looking for one of these big mining machines, right? But they have to say coal ore, coal ore cluster. See, that's just copper. Maybe something in here. Wait, it's got to be something in here, right? Iron. Coal! Yes! Turn on. I know this is kind of boring, guys, but this is. I needed to just kind of sit and relax, and unfortunately, my boys weren't in. So I do apologize. Okay. Hit one more. Cool. So you gotta be very careful. That's why I grabbed one more than what I thought I was gonna need. Come on, guys. Get underneath there. You too. Okay, might have to get this from the other side. The juror, your snark is showing. Sir. Okay, a couple things fell off. What the frick happened over here? You know what? I'll figure that out in a minute. I don't fucking care. Are you kidding? God fudging whore. Yeah, I did that. God damn it. Gimme. Okay, good. Now that's working. God fucking damn it. I screwed it up because I was supposed to go the other way. I know. Or you just gotta, like, you know, pull up your zipper, dude. It's kind of plain as day. You just gotta, like, you have it, like, hanging out, my dude. I see everything. And that's not a fun time. You really should clean up your blinds, man. They're like super dusty. Oh, are you playing what's it called? Pal World? Okay, never heard of that one, honestly. So, actually, I think you talked about it the one time. I forget though. Shinboku Man are drinking potions like it's Tylenol. But you can't see him? Well, at least I'm interesting, I guess. Yeah. I see you playing with your kitty and everything. Very adorable. Yes, okay, cool. That one is done. So now we can turn on the machine. Let's see what else we got. We got special treasures. We'll get that going. Copper gears we got going. We're actually at the point where we're just waiting for things to get done. Copper pipe, polished emerald. Like, I got so many tasks that they're falling off the screen right now. Polished steel rods. Why aren't they getting polished? That's steel pipe. I think there's a way we can like unlock everything. I mean like be like unlock like set it so that the thing could be at max output. Camera view model bomb scare force unlocked. No controls. Toggle crouch graphics enable VSync. FPS only if VSync is off. Graphics, general. Oh, there we go. Infinite! Now we're gonna watch my system crash. So, you guys get to listen to some rocks falling right now, and I'll be right back.
Guys, I messed up. I messed up, guys. I forgot to fix the one iron deposit. It's just dropping clusters on the ground right now. I have to grab my jackhammer. And I have to grab pieces to fix it. Oh no. Shush you. Totally forgot about it. It's fine. We're gonna fix it. Oh no. No. Fine, it's fine. It's fine. At least I got my jackhammer so I can break it up. So we got a smaller mistake. Okay. We saved it. We saved the operation. We do not speak of the bad operation. We only speak good things about the operation. If you say bad things about the operation, bad things happen to you. It's like saying, fish are friends, not food. Can't believe I totally... it's fine. Exactly. We don't talk about the poor management of the operation. We talk about the successful management of the operation.
Anybody who reports about the bad resourcefulness about the operation gets the operation in the face. And nobody wants that. Okay. Now we can turn everything back on. So now everything will go in here. Record-breaking profit. This record-breaking this quarter increased efficiency is slimming our operational capacity. You did a great job on that completing the necessary equipment set. Very good. We support the greater company. Down with the unions and up with the uprisings and all that good stuff. Okay, so now we actually got these dual engine modes. I gotta do these. So I'll go this way. God damn it! Can't maneuver anywhere. Honestly, this might be fine like this. Yeah, we can try. Yeah, maybe. Okay, eject that. There you go. Grab that. What is this one? Oh yeah, this is the copper. Eject one. Grab that. There you go. This is the gold one. Iron. Eject two. Eject one. And oh, okay. Polish gears. Okay, yeah. This one was the gold. So 2 and then 3. There and there. Okay. Now we can turn that back on. Very good. What insane hell happened here? Oh. Okay, I see what happened here. I see what happened here. Okay. Shit on a brick. I'm gonna have to... Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's the bat. Oh, okay. Alright, I was wondering what was going on with that. Okay. So the iron goes this way. I need to bring you over one more. It's already a mess over here, so I'm gonna... What's a little bit more? This system is off. I am going to clear objects too. Ah. Yeah, no, I remember what I was doing. I was trying to figure. I did that. I was just trying to figure out why it was not going, and I think it's just for the sheer quantity of gears that were coming up over here, right? Actually, why are they coming in this way? Oh no, they were going underneath here. For the sheer quantity of gears that were going underneath, right? That were going into this part of the system for polishing, they were not being processed correctly. So what we have to do, we have this here. This is where all the bad ingots come out. So like the weird mixed stuff, right? Which is called slag. So that usually goes down this way. Then we're having the regular iron split this way, right? So part of the iron will go over here, and other iron will go back into our system, which now we should have double the output for iron ingots, because now we have the double ingot mode. What do we have now? Pause. So polished steel pipe. So that's next. So we're still not done on copper. It's actually a little bit annoying. I'm also going to put this here, so I just can get up here. Drop that. That. Yeah, you still need polished steel rods, so we're just gonna allow that to do what it's doing. Copper pipe, we're still working on that. Threaded rod, we need to get that unlocked. Special treasure, technically that's just a research ticket. I really don't need that. If we go to T, yeah, if we did, yeah, see, these are actually just research tickets, but we already researched. We didn't research. Now we researched everything. We don't need to technically do this, or this, right? Because these are just providing us research tickets. They're not really providing us anything else. This we do need, because this is the bottleneck to get to do this level. Purchase a threading lathe from the computer. Then we got to do the rod, copper, steel. We got to do all that. Then it goes back into here. So yeah, that's gonna take a minute. So now we got system back online. Why does it say one quest? Do I not have everything selected? Pause. Something all the way down here? Oh, you know what it is? It might be one of these. Yeah, it's one of these. The gold specifically. Actually, now that I think about it, I can set that. You know, we'll let the gold ingot go first, because we're actually already getting gold ingots in bars. Actually, let's go back to take a look at that. Okay, that's iron, that's copper, and this is the gold. Okay, yes. Which we're getting double the amount of gold bars, which is fine. Perfect. Copper is doing good. don't know why I just did this. My question is this accurately separating, or is this just creating... Yeah, it's not accurately separating. God damn it. I was actually worried about that, too. Nothing I can do, though. Whoa, hello. A little bit of a spillage. God damn it. Yay, get that going. So we just had another mission get complete. Again, we don't need to do this, right? I'll just leave it on. What it really needs to get done is this. Thread blade, the copper pipe, steel rods. I technically need to go down this path too, but since I only have like one available output on this side, this is what I'm gonna leave this as is for now, and then we will deal with the whole like making it into a copper pipe. A pipe and everything, because that's like a multi-step process that would just turn into a huge headache. And I only have the one output over here. I don't know how I would be even able to get it back over into the main room in order to get it functioning correctly either. So okay, these big ore splitters, they are working significantly better than the smart splitters. Some of them do get hanged up, but they get forced back or forced through, so that's good. This is a little bit of a mess up here, but I'm not going to change it. Okay. Wait, aren't these polished steel pipes? Why aren't they getting credit? Oh no, those are polished steel rods. Done. Yeah, we're currently at 69. Very remember. Okay, we still got this going. What's going on over here? Where is my iron? Yeah, the system is on. Where is my iron? Did I hook up like 100% iron directly to side mission over here? Uh-oh. Oh, we just had a bunch of scrap come through here. What the fuck is that about? Where did that come from? Why aren't you... Tunnel? What the fuck happened here? I know I put an iron bar in there. It was working fine before, so I don't know what happened with that. That seems suspicious. What the... Where is it? There you go. Getting a lot of lag. Oh, okay. I'm not getting enough coal in the system. It's because that's what's going on over there. Okay. Now I'm seeing what's going on. I gotta go. All the lag. Just turn off the system. Improve my lag a bit. Where'd you come from? Yeah, you got enough coal going in, my dude. What? Like, you're overpressure. Just so you know, the system is off, and we're still not moving. Just check down here. The system is relatively keeping up. I wonder where the slag came from. Oh my god, we're getting so much iron. This is not even keeping up with it. I thought these things were supposed to be like an update. Or not update. But like, quicker, you know? Well, we got the iron ingot done. We should be working on the other stuff. Okay, this is keeping up with the polishing, so I'm fine with that. There isn't much room to fuck around here, so I'm not doing that. Whoa, what the frick is happening here now? Oh my god. That's a problem. Okay, why? You're supposed to be sorting. That's not good. Gold, yep, go that way. Okay, maybe I shouldn't put this. Hey, you're absolutely right. You know, we don't talk about problems. This is we fix the problem because the problem does not exist. If the problem does not exist, we do not have to worry about it. Oh, God, this metal loot. Hatch shoot, no. Builders, trophies. I need another thing here. You know what I think it is? I think it's the gears. I think the gears are getting stuck when they're going down. Put that way. Okay, so let's not do infinite. We'll do like 7,000. Sometimes slow is fast. And I think what happened is that since we had it on infinite, it hit that bottleneck really quick. I also know that we have to do the polished steel pipe. I know we have to do that. I don't know how I'm going to implement that though. Because we need a roller, the rolling mill, and also the pipe roller. And the way I have everything working is right there. I don't think there is a way I can slow it down either. Unless I do like a splitter into a different section and have the rest of the ingots go forward. That's the only thing I can think of doing to make that work. Right? And then do a separate... See, I would have to bring it over here, though. That's the thing. I would have to bring it over here and work it over in this main area over here. Like if we take that... Because, so here's what I'm thinking, right? Because we got to bring steel. We got steel already coming in here, right? If we just take these bars, right? Which those don't look like the right iron bars. What the fuck is going on here? Did we just like run out of coal and it just dumped out? Probably ran out of coal. No. That. Those look like iron. Okay, yeah, we definitely... Okay. It's not working with the amount of cast off I'm getting. Okay. Let's just kill the system. I think what I gotta do here is just basically make this a straight run instead of doing what I have, right? So just go here. So that when it gets... Let it go through the system, go all the way over here. All the way up here, go through here, gets all polished up and everything. Then I would have to create a separate separator up here. Then bring the steel all the way... basically over here for processing, right? And like if I set up the gold, because I'm gonna have to make some gold plates, rods, and gears. Actually, I do have. Why isn't the polished gold gears coming through? That's weird. Do I not? Let me double check that. Oh wait. I think I know why we're not getting any gold gears. Because I turned that off. It's because we're only going to get ingots now. This one. Yeah, this one over here. Check mode 3. Already there. Grab that. I did shut off the system. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind, but okay, we're not. All right, so now, honestly, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta go take care of some stuff. So, before I head to bed. I swear to God, I'm so screwed up right now. I know I was screwed up before with my sleep schedule, but I'm now even more screwed up because the time, the whole everything got moved forward an hour. God damn daylight savings time. Why are you there? So I'm slightly off now. All right. So, well, this is a good stopping point anyway, because now I can really, like, when we get back to, thanks for the stream, bud. Great job running such a smooth operation. Yes, smooth in giant quotation marks. So, yeah, I think because I wanted to do some more recordings on it, but it's just the amount of work that I had to get done on this, and I've been streaming for about 3 hours, right? And just the amount of stuff I would have to possibly cut out for the recordings would have been insane. But yeah, I think for now we're good. We'll pick up with, I guess, season 2 of MineMogul to try to finish out. Actually, we'll pick up continually doing what I would call season 1. Season 1 will be the first cave, and then if I wanted to do season 2, season 2 will be doing the next. We'll be doing the next set of objectives that would be in the new mine. That is, if we want to do season 2. I think that's how we're going to separate this. We just had to take a little bit break, and then as obviously now that they came back with this, just kind of keep going with it, you know. But yeah, we're good for now. We're gonna pick this up, I guess, next week. We're not gonna do a live stream of it. We'll do just a regular recording where we start nitpicking all these things down. I think maybe we'll focus on the gold since it's the easiest one to get done, because it needs gold ingots, gold plates, gold rods, and gold gear. So that might be actually pretty easy to get done, and probably the polished steel pipes as well. Actually, do we need to do this polished? Yeah, we do, because we need to do the master of pipes. So yeah, we got a couple objectives we got to do when we hit that recordings, and I am gonna wrap it up. Thank you all for tuning in today here on Command Wolf Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed this relaxing, chill live stream of a very functioning system. We don't talk about the incidents. So if you do want to see some more, make sure to take a look at my channel. So I got so much more that you can see. And can we take this? Now, if you do want to help support the channel, we got actually a couple different options available to everyone. First of all, if you're watching on Rumble, you actually got the Rumble Wallet. That's right, the Rumble Wallet. Rumble Wallet is actually a system where you can go and you can it's a point-to-point transaction system. Basically, if you want to say, I want to donate crypto, or I want to donate cash, or I want to donate gold, all you have to do is basically say, here you go, and it goes from point to point. You don't have to worry about it going to a bank, the service, or anything else. So yeah, make sure to check that out and make leave a tip. Leave a tip if you really like this stuff. Or you can actually leave a tip, and the tip link provided down below. Or on Twitch, it has its own tipping system as well as King. So yeah, make sure to check those out. Or you can go to my Etsy store. That's right, my Etsy store. It's wolfwoodandlaser.etsy.com. Again, that is wolfwoodandlaser.etsy.com, where we got a whole bunch of different items that you can get personalized for you, your friends, your enemies, your dogs, your cats, your allies, your frenemies, or whoever you need it for. In fact, you know, Valentine's just passed, so if you needed something for a holiday, like, I don't know, St. Patrick's Day or whatnot, you can always go to the store and pick something out. Other than that, I do live stream every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. at Eastern Standard Time. 7:30 p.m. Again, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week, I think we are going to change it up a little bit because I do have a class on Wednesday. So I'm hoping the guys will be able to play tomorrow. So I'll be playing with the guys tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, if not. We'll be doing the regular live stream. We'll do a live stream instead because we'll be doing Timberborn, which you can vote down below because that's the only actually vote we have available at this second. So, yeah, make sure you do that. Vote every single week. We rely on your votes. Anyway, guys. Again, Monster Lab Simulator, we have a whole voting mechanism on there. You gotta check out the episodes. They have the links provided in the description section for those who are interested. Okay, now I'm just saying goodbye. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, like, subscribe, and share, spread the love, and hope to see you next time here on Commando of Gaming. Bye-bye now. You all have a nice night. Thank you for tuning in.